Westfall with Rockstar Energy Racing Suzuki, and mechanic for Martin Davalos.
The motor is all done in-house. CP has helped us quite a bit. Webcams. We use a Hinson clutch system, the basket, pressure plate hub, with a Yosh exhaust, which we have well, this weekend we're going to run the titanium can, just because of the mud and whatnot. The 2-hole pipe, a lot of guys like it because it has a little more bottom end snap. You still have more, it has more bottom, but you don't lose your mid and your top. So the combination with the resonance chamber and the dual tip on the pipe, it gives him enough bottom to get out of the corners a lot faster. Suspension is done by Factory Showa. Scott over there has done a great job with helping with everything. Martin likes a real plush at the beginning of the stroke on the forks, and then as it gets down he wants it to get progressively stiffer. And then the same with the shock. He likes it to be really plush at the beginning, but he wants it to be really, I mean, the shock has got to be really stiff at the bottom because he seat bounces. That's how he times a lot of things. He seat bounces a lot. The wheels are done by W. It's a Talon hub, and then we use XL wheels. The A60 wheel is good because it doesn't have it's more of a rounded lip edge. Like, it doesn't hold the mud. It's more of a flatter edge to it, instead of like a traditional wheel, how it has the little dip involved into it. The triple clamps are a stock offset, which would be a 21.5. They're made by Applied, and his bars are tagged, which is the 7777 bar, which is the Stewart bend. He's real sensitive and picky about where his levers have to be, his bars. Basically, if you were to look at the side of the bike, his bars have to be parallel with the fork. I mean, they got to be spot on, and the levers have to be dropped down just a little bit from level on your hand. You could actually probably leave the levers on the bars and he would still come back over and move them because he doesn't that doesn't feel right. We run the Works Connection hole shot button. Their new design that they came out with is amazing, actually, I think. I can hold the button up and he can push down and it locks in, where before it's almost like you had to have a timing system in order to push down, push the button, and then let up at the same time. But the way that it is now, it's got a radius to it. There's a magnet on the back side, so it's always in the locked or folded closed position, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's always in the closed position, and then once, I mean, he pushes down, I mean, I can just hold it out and then it just slides right past and locks in. It was a great design that they came out with. So that's the ins and outs of Martin Davalos' bike. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Pay attention to the number 31 of the races. Thanks.